What's up? We are live, the JETSET podcast. We are live actually from the draft, and we're gonna unpack our post-draft, post-Jets draft pick reactions. Not how we kind of expected it, or did we expect it? We'll lock into it after we let the intro ride. We'll see y'all soon. Ready?
Ready?
Jet
Jet
set.
set.
Go.
Go. Now to the mall.
Loud one down the right side at the goal line, leaving a tap. Caught, free ball. Oh, it's a Jet
Never too
touchdown.
nose. Pack my bags and go. Serve me a brick at the stove. Looking like a track in the post. Go. From the hills to the mall. Yeah, baby, yeah, we go like don't go. Yeah, in this world, everything's so more. Yeah, behind this wall, there is no photos. Jump on this bitch, go, yeah. Across my neck, yeah, go. Watch how you go, hey, yeah, Ojo. I need some more, hey, yeah, pronto, hydro. Jumped out the coupe,
Knocked away by Sauce Gardner.
smoking cookie in Atlanta everywhere. You a recreation. You already know we made it. We ain't even gotta say shit. Some of the trap will lit, some of the trap will fake it. Junior say I'll bring the pay out, bring the payout.
What's up, y'all? We are back. The Jet Set podcast, back to back episodes.
Going back to back.
Back to back. We are here. We are live from, in the comforts of our own home, but live post draft Jet selection at pick 7. And hey, let's just get into it. To start off, Armand Membu, newest member of the New York Jets. All right. I'm sorry, Warren Warriors. I was a Warren Warrior. We lost the battle. All right. But, it's all good because the wall is built. All right. The wall is built. It better be built. That's all I got to say. All right. But yeah, Alan, how you feeling? Take me through your pre pick 7, feels. I'll take you through mine. But I want to hear how you felt pre and post pick.
Yeah. First the whole Jaguars, not Bears, Browns trade was just insane.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting. Honestly, I didn't think the Browns would trade back, but especially to trade a first rounder to get to number 2 for a non QB. I wouldn't have done it personally, but hey, you know what? You got to make your money somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nonetheless, I think once we got to pick 6, I was very happy because I was like, the board couldn't have gone any better. Like genuinely, outside of like Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, obviously. Like I think everyone who went 4, 5, and 6 weren't really my top guys anyways. So you kind of had all like the 2 offensive linemen you expected to be there, and then you still had Tyler Warren there. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would have traded back. Granted, easier said than done. I don't really think there was anyone looking to trade up, but if you look at it, no one really did make a trade after that.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anyone that was looking to trade up for anyone. The Bears took Colston Loveland. I think they wanted Genty. So if he was there at 7, we probably could have traded back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing. It's like, but all that to say, remember, wasn't my guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't, but I will say that he has potential. Like, you see the measurables. You see, I know he's not necessarily height-wise, but like everything else size-wise checks out. I just, I hope for the best. I think with a good coach, like especially a good offensive line coach, he can develop and become a top offensive tackle. I think it definitely benefits that he's a right tackle in college going to right tackle in the league. So there's no like learning how to do everything you did on the opposite side. It's pretty seamless in that way. So I think that will help with his development. I think it all comes down to having the right coach is going to help him really tailor his skills. The good part about it is if we figure it out, we could potentially have a top 3 offensive line. You get everyone playing to their potential.
That's a great that's a great alternative outlook, right?
Yeah, I think the only thing that worries me is just that it's the Jets. I never really expect them to develop people, and I know that sounds terrible, but it hasn't really happened that much in Jets history. So we always take the high potential, low floor guys, and then we always hit the floor. So that's the only part that scares me. But the potential's there, man. The potential's there. At this point, all you can do is hope that it all works out.
Yeah, and it's it was hard to kind of see it transpire, because leading up to it, you're thinking like, oh man, it's so many options gonna be for us at 7, and as the board was falling the way it was falling, I even texted you. I was like, I'm scared because there's gonna be so many different options at 7 for us, and I was hoping somebody would take Membu. I was hoping somebody would take a offense tackle before us. So yeah, man, it was and Britt was at the stadium for the draft party, and she was saying that a lot of people wanted Warren as well. So, and he wasn't even the first tight end taken, which is crazy to me. But it is what it is. And like you said, we have the potential to have one of the best offensive lines in the league, top 5. And you pair that up with Justin Fields, Breece Hall, this could be a blessing in disguise, just like it was with the Olu.
Well, that's assuming Breece Hall's here next year, but that's we got 2 more days of draft to go.
He better be here next year. But yeah,
I think those are the 2 things we have been saying about, I think, like Breece and Justin Fields.
Yeah,
is that you never really seen them behind like a really good offensive line. So this is the potential to see like both of them behind that. And I think, my understanding of what the Jets want to build their team around is the run game. So, again, you get the offensive line playing to their potential. You could potentially have one of the best run games in the league. You have Fields, Justin, Braylon. You still got Isaiah Davis.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know who it's gonna be. I think they're gonna, given how Glenn spoke about the wide receivers in the past. I know he's a big component of getting speedy guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know who it would be. And that's why I keep watching draft, because I'm like, there are some receivers falling. I don't know who.
Who else is falling? Will Johnson is falling.
We're not getting him. But
yeah. I mean, I don't think so either. But the next 4 picks are gonna get here. The next 4 picks are gonna get interesting, because I feel like Shedeur might be. He might be
a freaking Steeler, man.
He might be a Steeler now. He might be a Steeler.
Oh my gosh.
He might be a Steeler. And if he's Aaron Rodgers,
I know your friend is losing it right now.
Yeah, no, he's probably doing backflips right now for sure.
We're at what, pick 18? They're pick 21, right?
Yeah.
Who's between? Who else? It's Seattle, Tampa Bay, and who's right before them?
Seattle, Tampa Bay. Right now, the Bengals
are Denver. So really, Seattle's the only worry, unless a trade-up happens. And Denver could trade back.
Somebody could trade up before Pittsburgh.
I know Denver's right before Pittsburgh. Doesn't Denver could trade back.
Yeah, the Browns could. Okay, Shamar Stewart.
I thought they would do that when they were going to get Travis. Now I'm like, I don't know. But I'd be curious to see what they do. I'm very curious about all this stuff. Like, something that I'm watching is that right now you still got Ibuka that's there, Matthew Golden's still there. And honestly, one of them might go because Seattle's going. I know they got Cooper Kupp, but I wouldn't be shocked if they got another receiver with Sam there.
It's gonna be funny if somebody trades in front of Pittsburgh to get Shador.
Yeah.
That'll
But
be
honestly, it really might be. I do think there's gonna be somebody that gets the. Oh my gosh, Shamar almost just blew over Goodell. But I generally do think that someone does fall. Oh yeah, and man, if that happens, yeah. Let's see what happens. We probably gonna be here while it happens too. But I do want to see what happens with the wide. That's what I'm looking at right now. The wide receivers. Something that would actually make me a little happy is picking up Membu's teammate, Luther Burden.
That would be insane.
Because I will say, when I was watching, every time I watched Membu's tape, and I watched a lot of his tape, so I don't want anyone to be like, oh, you're seeing whatever you hear on the internet, whatever. Like, I watched full games, just watched it every single time. I'm like, yo, who is this wide receiver? Oh, that's Burden again. Burden, I'm not gonna lie. I know his 40 was like, what, 4.5? But he plays faster than that.
No, absolutely. I don't think he makes it past the Commanders, to be honest.
Didn't they just get a receiver, though? They got Debo.
They got Debo, but, they could.
Yeah, how much do they need?
They really might have another wide receiver.
Luther Burden is like literally the comp for Burden is Debo.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's going to grab him.
They better go on now.
Somebody's going to grab him in these late rounds, for sure. Are you watching it on ESPN or NFL Network?
ESPN.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on NFL Network. I don't know if they're behind or not, but
yeah, I want to see what happens with this whole.
Giants are picking up Kayvon's fifth-year option.
They're picking it up.
Yeah, they're picking up Kayvon's fifth-year option.
They just said that they're gonna trade him.
They just said that.
Guess what they said?
Yeah, well, it like came up on the bottom. Maybe as breaking news.
I feel like they're probably picking it up so that like whoever. But you would typically want to trade him first and then have the next team pick it up. I don't know. I don't know what they do honestly.
Jade Barron is dropping too. I wonder if somebody that we drop or somebody that drops that we like and we to kind of trade up for him.
I feel like if it is, it would have to be.
I don't know
if it is on the defensive side, it would have to be unless they consider Brandon Stevens a safety already. But it would have to either be a safety or defensive lineman.
Yeah.
But I don't think either one of them. Well, safety might fall, but I think there's some quality safeties there at round 2 already.
Yeah, for sure.
Most likely. So I don't know. It's one of those things we're gonna have to see. And I will say though, like it's one of those two, like it's hard to ever know, but like I will say if like a Will Campbell is sitting there like looking at you in like round 2, you are starting to think about how you can move stuff around. Like, Brandon Stevens, he can play a little safety. He can play a little safety. I can pull if he's there in round 2, yeah. Shit. What do we pick? 42? Man.
Pick 42, yeah.
So
I mean, look, we have 8 draft picks, so trading up is definitely an option. And it's still a lot of free agents out here, man. I don't know. It's always Nick Chubb is still a free agent.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen is still a free agent. It's a lot of people out here, man.
Yeah. So, I do think like at least for the offense, I would just like to get one more weapon for Fields. I know like tight end is wide open still right now.
Greg
Maybe
Zabel.
they feel really good about the tight end room. I doubt
Hmm.
it. But I do think you're looking at who you
People are
can
just,
get in a round 2 or 3.
people are just
Like
picking like
Steve said, it could be a Mason Taylor.
Mason Taylor, another tight end that people liked. What
Yeah.
was it was Mason Taylor out of Oregon?
No, Mason Taylor's out of LSU.
LSU. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the tight end out of Oregon?
Oregon, that's Terrence Ferguson.
Terrence Ferguson.
But it's like everyone says it's a deep tight end class.
Yeah.
There's Elijah Aroro, Gunnar Helm, Harold
Hmm.
Fannin. It's a little dark after that, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
honestly, you can get one of those guys in round 3. So, like, even if they want to go defensive tackle or safety in round 2, and then
Yeah.
pick up, I don't think you're going to get a Mason Taylor or Elijah Aroro, but you can get a Terrence Ferguson in round 3, or
Yeah.
Gunnar Helm, or maybe a Harold Fannin.
Round 3 is where I would is the I guess earliest I would try to dip into the tight end pool. So
Yeah, it's kind of like after, and I always felt this way, but after the Warren and the Lovelands of the world, the tight end class kind of loses its lust a little bit.
yeah, for sure. For sure. We gotta relax now. Now I feel like now it's some quality DBs that are falling, right?
And there's some quality wide receivers that are falling. Like
Wow,
Matthew
yeah, well,
Golden
yeah,
was expected to go top 15.
wide receivers too. I'm surprised Cowboys didn't take Matthew Golden. That was where
Yeah,
I
that's
would
what I
have had
thought he
him
was going
going.
to. That's what I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So Matthew Golden's falling. Thanks to Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers really, like, he cost a lot of Texas players some contracts. Honestly, I would be so mad at him, especially when you had Arch Manning sitting right behind him. I'd be so pissed off. But honestly, I think the best thing that can, like, if I had to pick, like, all right, we got Membo. It is what it is. I'd probably, I think you go defense round 2. I think you either
Defense.
get the defensive tackle or safety, whatever you feel most comfortable with, like, kind of solidifying that defense, and then
Yeah.
you go tight end, wide receiver, in my opinion.
Tight end wide receiver.
Yeah, or even wide receiver later in the draft. You can still get like an Eric, Ayo Minor,
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Bond.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about Nick Nash the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yesterday. Dante Thornton. Here's Ninja.
Yeah.
You got 2 more picks, brother. You got 2 more picks.
2 more picks, bruh.
We on here just for you.
Yeah, I was telling Alan that he like you're gonna be doing backflips if you pick Shador. So hey,
Yeah, that's funny.
lock in, bro. Lock in. Shador, y'all next quarterback. Y'all can get Aaron Rodgers too.
That's funny.
I think
I
y'all
wonder
still.
if Aaron Rodgers would have the like, I don't know. He doesn't give me that type of guy I would go and still sign with the Steelers if they got Shador.
He's an ego guy, man. He's not gonna.
Yeah, he's a
He's not.
big ego guy.
He wants things. He wants the red carpet kind of laid out for him. So yeah, bruh. I don't see it either, to be honest. But he should have made his decision already. He should have locked in with somebody already. Because now it's just kind of a weird situation for him.
Yeah, now he's basically going to be banking on an injury to come back in.
Yeah, basically.
Which is possible. I think, like, it's like 1, an injury, and then 2, like, I don't know. I think at this point, just retire, man. Call it a year. Call it a career. If you didn't pick by now, like, you're going to,
We're saying,
like, a team's going to have to go and try to build a scheme around you last minute.
Yeah, nah. Hey, Ninja swears we were saying that it was no way Sanders was gonna be a Steeler. We
never said that.
We never said
We
that.
never said that.
He's just talking. He's just making up false narratives, man.
We never said that.
Never said
And I
that.
say, I'm pretty sure he was the only one that said that.
Oh shoot.
Come on, guys, don't be breaking stuff in the chat.
Yeah, it can't be.
Honestly,
Yeah, it can't be.
I'm over here
Can't be
looking at my
breaking picks.
screen. Y'all over there seeing shit early.
Can't be breaking picks in the chat, man.
Yeah, man, I ain't get there yet.
Shador with Gilly the kid right now. That's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he getting? I thought they were on the phone. I was like, oh, is he getting called? What is Gilly doing there?
He he with everybody.
I was gonna say, isn't he a Philly fan?
Kyle, we not lying, man. We didn't say how you gonna get Sanders. There's no way y'all can get Sanders. That's not what we said.
Yeah, nah, we
That's not what we said at all.
never said that, bro.
Not what we said.
We never said like, oh, it's not gonna happen. We might have said like, hey, you can get Aaron Rodgers, but we never said anything about not getting Shador.
No, you just be lying, bro. It's not.
Play the Kips back.
Yeah. Go back and watch the exact video you was up here. Nobody said that.
I just got the what's it called? The pick. Officially. That's a good situation for him.
Best pick in the draft, Allen? Who you think?
Who? Who's like I'm assuming in total. Yeah. That's a great question, actually. Best pick in the draft. I gotta think about that. You know what's crazy? It's hard to say that because everyone, like, this draft has been like on drugs in a way. Like, there's no predicting this order, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of the guys that, like, a lot of guys that are like getting picked now, like, you could have made an argument for top 10. Like, that's how like open this draft was.
Yeah.
Probably still say Tyler Warren at 14.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking. Cause I mean, unless
he can play quarterback over there,
he can play quarterback. You got Jonathan Taylor. You got some good wide receivers in that offense. Good offensive line. I don't know. Tyler Warren, great pick.
Nobody spoil it for Ninja. Let's be nice. Well, first let's see. I don't know what Denver's doing, but don't spoil the Denver either. I'm really surprised Matthew Golden's falling. He might go to Denver, to be honest.
Raiders did have a good pick. They did have a good pick.
I wouldn't call it the best pick though.
We feel like I'm in the draft real quick.
Like Raiders, like they have a good pick, but like, you know, it's like, yeah, you took the best running back in the draft, but at the same time, you probably take the best running back in like the past few drafts, but you still took him at 6. So
yeah, I mean Saquon was taking that 3. I can't knock anybody for taking a
but it's like if that's the floor that you have to hit, basically, like you got to be in the realm of Saquon. That's a very hard thing to get into. Like Saquon's different. You know, I'm not saying Dempsey can't be different, but
Dempsey different.
There's a lot of expectations on him, and that could be a lot.
Yeah. Nah, man, we gonna see. These next 2 picks is gonna be insane. Yeah. I mean, y'all might get it first before me because NFL Network, I feel like they're a little behind over here. But yeah, we gonna see how this go.
Yeah, the Raiders have what? Now the Raiders have Genty. They have a solid line. They got Brock Bowers. Do they have a receiver?
Who?
The Raiders.
They got Jacoby Myers. They got Brock.
So he's just going pound. I guess. What's even needing Geno for?
I mean, it's still a lot of receivers. 1 in free agency and 2 that are falling in this draft. You still got Keenan Allen out there in free agency. You got. It's only been
anything at this point.
It's only been 1 wide receiver taken in this draft so far. 2. Who's the other one? Who's the other wide receiver?
Ibuka.
Oh yeah, Ibuka. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
T
only
Mac
two
was
wide receivers taken so far.
technically Travis because the Jag said he's playing both ways.
Okay, yeah, technically. But still, I feel like there's a lot of wide receiver talent that's falling right now. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
so
know. I don't know if the Broncos choose to trade back
I
either
would. I definitely would. You
because
still got Golden, you got Jaden Higgins, you got Trey Harris, Luther Burden, Jalen Noel, Kyle Williams, who I like. You kind of start getting into guys that probably will be there maybe day 3, but definitely probably round 3. I'd
yeah,
still take like a Isaiah Bond, to be honest.
yeah. I like the Texas wide receivers the past few years.
I think we just
Yeah,
need a guy with some speed in general.
they're on a
Opens
good
up the
track.
field a little bit, especially like I really do feel like you're gonna have a team that like is based off of the run. You really want somebody that can stretch that field out.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, you stretch the field out. You know, like the main thing is you don't want like that's the one thing that I think has been so killer with like Brees is that like
hmm
so many teams, even with Rodgers, just stack the box. Like they literally just stack the box and force us to go, do something different.
right. I might change it. Is ESPN showing commercials?
Yeah, but it shows the thing at the bottom.
Yeah, nah.
Like right
NFL
now, it just
Network.
shows pick is in.
Yeah, NFL Network tripping. They got commercials. They ain't got no ticker or nothing.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm just watching the
This
commercials. Like
this
what?
pick is in right now, at least on my end. Now, what if the Broncos take Shador Sanders? Honestly, even funnier. What if the Steelers don't take Shador?
That would be actually insane. What if they're that sold on Aaron Rodgers being there?
I don't know. It's not even just that. Like, what if they just don't like Shador? Like, like from what I heard, and I don't know, but from what I heard, like a lot of people really do hate him. Like he has some real enemies in NFL buildings. He does have some real haters. So I'm curious. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you still got like Jackson Dart. It's gonna be interesting. I'm sure the Giants are probably. I'm pretty sure the Giants won Jackson Dart. I don't get this Tyler Show stuff, bro. That's the one thing I can't get behind. Everyone's talking about Tyler Show possibly going late first. I don't think he is at this point, but could even be early day 2. It baffles me though.
The pick is in. Denver's picking.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Damn. All right. What y'all gonna do? Still a nation?
Yeah, it's just like now it's just like a wait game to see what are the other picks. It still sucks because even when round 2 starts, we're still what?
Yeah.
Damn, how are we 42? How is it even possible?
Amari Cooper's still out here. Asante Samuel Jr. still out here. J.K. Dobbins still out here. Zadarius Smith, edge. Justin Simmons, the safety. Stephen Gilmore, a corner. Who else? I'm just naming off random phrases I'm seeing to pop up on the screen. Elijah Moore, he's still out here.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming here. I think
Keenan Allen, he's still
just
out
about
there.
to say he's not coming here.
Nick Chubb still a free agent. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that crazy. After that injury, he didn't really come back too strong. But it's crazy. That's the crazy part. That it's like it really just takes one injury, man. That's why I say get your bread while you can, man. Everyone's sitting there talking about Nico this, Nico that. Bro, get your bread. I don't care, bro. Nobody gonna help you if something happens. Nobody gonna help you.
Bro, she's not coming back to Steeler Nation, man. Stop trying to recruit. It's a dub for
Not
that.
seats still available.
She's not coming back, bruh.
That's funny. I'm
Long
just
gone.
curious now. Now I'm just curious.
Britt, tell them you at MetLife right now. You know what I'm saying? At the Jets
Is she
draft
really?
party. She is. She's there.
That's funny.
She's locked in. She's
At the
locked
draft
in with
party
us.
is hilarious.
She's locked in with us. She's at the draft party with it.
Now, how would you
Driving
feel
back.
about Jalen Milroe in the second round?
That would be interesting because
Definitely would be interesting.
we'd have to pass on a lot of people.
I know.
We'd have to like give up a lot of people that might have dropped to that second round pick to pick up a quarterback that we don't even
Now,
know.
what if it was like we took whoever, but then we traded up from the third and got Jalen Milroe at the end of the second?
Maybe, sure. You know, but it's like, but for me, it's still like, you know, it's like, what else? Like, what impact is he gonna have on the team this year?
Oh,
Unless
you
I'm
could create. Well, that all comes down to offensive coordinator. You know, like I
yeah,
remember when Lamar first got into the league, the Ravens had a bunch of like kind of special plays for him. Same thing with Fields last year with the Steelers. Like you can incorporate a guy that just has that type of athleticism
hmm
without them having necessarily play quarterback. Matter of fact, there's a lot of trick plays you can come up with. Oh, is he getting ready?
I don't know. Hold on, but I ain't even gonna look at the chat right now. Cause NFL Network, man, I don't know what they got going on. They might be they might be like a minute.
I really hope the Steelers pick like Tyler Show. That
I hope they
would
pick Dart.
be freaking hilarious. I really I think it would be hilarious. I'm almost sure it's Shador, but I find it so funny.
Nah, Carl, that corner is nice though. Barron is tough. They had him going.
Barron is tough.
They had him
Barron
going
went
top
before
10.
Will Johnson. That's kind of crazy.
They had him going top 10.
But Will Johnson is falling.
Will Johnson is falling like crazy. All right, I ain't looking at chat. I ain't looking at the chat now. I ain't looking at the chat. I'm looking at the TV. We behind. I'm behind like a motherfucker. Like the Steelers pick is still in, or like it's not even in. It's like their time is still going down.
I'm waiting for it's for me. They're about to come up.
Okay, so see, I gotta change to ESPN.
It just says pick it in. I thought they were out. They're still taking pictures from the last one.
If he don't go to the Steelers,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, dang, bro. Like, how badly did he do in those meetings?
I'm telling you,
The
he was
one
probably
team that doesn't even have a quarterback don't even want you at that point. That would
he was
be
probably
wild.
he was probably popping it in the meetings, probably popping it off in the mouth.
Bro, like, what did you do? Curse the coach out?
And if they don't go Sanders here, and
oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, I see. Look, I don't know what happened now. Let me see it. I see the chat moving, but I ain't looking at the chat. I ain't looking at the chat.
Tell me when you get it.
Yeah. NFL Network is dumb. I'm about to switch over to ESPN right after this.
Yeah, that is wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What did he do? Kill somebody? Bro, what did he do?
NFL Network is so slow, bro. What is going on?
Bro, how is that even possible?
I want to see who it is. At this point, I know it ain't Sanders because Sanders ain't even high fiving nobody. Like, who is gonna take him? Who's gonna take Sanders?
Bro, Jalen Carter killed somebody literally, and his stock didn't even get killed this badly. From top 3 pick to not even top 20. Jeez.
Eric Harmon. Damn. Where Kyle at? Damn.
Jeez.
Damn. Yeah, I'm here now, bro. I'm here. Damn.
Get ready to learn Aaron Rodgers, buddy.
Gotta replace Hayward. Dang.
I know Aaron Rodgers is somewhere happy. Maybe this was all a part of the agreement.
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers
like,
got y'all in the chokehold, boy.
maybe he told him, he was like, look, you guys don't draft the QB first round, and I'll sign.
Aaron Rodgers got y'all in the chokehold, boy.
Oh my God.
Dang.
That is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. Don't even have a quarterback,
Y'all
but
ain't,
still
y'all
wouldn't
ain't.
want you.
That's crazy. Mason, look, Brett. Talk to him, Brett. Tell him who his starting quarterback is. Mason Rudolph.
Sheesh.
I'm changing it to ESPN.
Ninja, do you still want to come on live next week to talk about
Damn.
Shador?
Not passing on Dion, son. That's crazy.
We can open up a special for you, Ninja.
Oh man. I don't even want Shador to go to the Giants, bro. Because I feel
Honestly,
like
I don't really care where he goes, but
that might
at
happen.
this
Yeah,
point, he's about to go to
it's all gonna
the
come together.
Jaguars.
All right, it's all gonna come together.
He's gonna be right there with
Yeah, you know what
Travis.
else? You know what
That's
else gonna
kind of
come
crazy.
together?
He gonna be sitting there with Travis. That's kind of crazy.
Aaron Rodgers. I hope you're familiar with the
Oh my
name,
gosh,
brother.
a lot of people.
Hope you're familiar with the name Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, get ready to
Dang,
learn Aaron Rodgers, buddy.
it's all gonna come together. Yep.
Got
You
it.
better hope so.
Sheesh. Shit.
Yep.
So what even is the rest of the picks? Like, where could he even go? And so I think first round's done for him. They really, sheesh, man. That's kind of sad. He could go to the Rams. The Rams could take him.
The Rams could take him. That would be tough. Because
I think
Stafford
that would work out.
has about 1 or 2 years left.
Yeah.
And
He could just
McVay,
sit behind him,
yeah,
learn how to
yeah,
not be a jackass.
yeah.
Whatever he did in these interviews.
McVay would be a good pairing.
He can go to the Lions.
Nah, he ain't gonna tell Lions.
I don't think they would do it, but
They're
could.
not gonna do that.
Yeah, and outside of that, he
Dang.
will have to hope for. So basically, really, it's just the Rams or hope for a trade up.
Bro, I'm weak. Y'all, Shador done dropped the 21. What y'all do, man?
Sheesh.
Damn. Mm-mm-mm.
Dang.
Ain't that something?
What do you think the Chargers?
I hope the Browns draft Shador. The Chargers. So Willie in here's a Chargers fan. He said they're gonna get gold. Yeah, he said they're gonna get Golden, or a linebacker. I think Golden would be a perfect
Golden
fit.
would be a good pick for them.
I had Amika.
I wouldn't want them to get him, but
Yeah.
just because I don't want Golden, but it'd be a good pick for them.
I had Amika going to the Chargers, but the Buccaneers they kind of jumped the gun on that because that's Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Amika.
Nah, it's a smart one because if you look at it, Mike Evans is
crazy.
what, 31 now. Chris Godwin's coming off an ACL injury. Reality, it was the perfect time to take one because you don't know what they're going to be next year. Either one of them.
Yeah, Kobe still is definitely sold that. I don't know. That was a match made in heaven. You know, with the Sanders and Tomlin, it was like gonna be like the Dion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
So while we're here, how would you feel about all right, scenario? Because I posted this on my story, but now I can vouch a scenario that I'd be intrigued with. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the Jets got a third rounder for Brees. Are you taking it and then taking a running back?
No, because whatever running back we take it's not a what guarantee is it that we're gonna get Brees production?
I mean,
don't
what
know.
guarantee that we get Brees production from Brees?
I mean, Brees does what he does. You know, he's really a wide receiver 3 for us. He could take a screen pass and go 20, but yeah, bro, I like Brees. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do. Dang, I don't know, bro. I kind of feel bad for Shador now. Like, whatever team drafts him, it's gonna be one of those stories. But yeah, no, I
He's
wouldn't.
officially almost worse Will Levis.
Yeah, yeah.
At least like Will Levis was never even considered a top 5 pick to begin with, really.
Dang, yeah. Will Levis got drafted higher than him.
Well, Will Levis, he was the first pick in the second, so we don't know yet. But like Will Levis, he was considered a top 10 pick, and then he went first pick in the second round. At this point, we don't know what Shador is going to be.
Rodgers is happy as a mug right now. I'll tell you that.
I wonder. Well, I can see Rodgers like downloading Twitter just to say something.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we will get Rodgers' announcement soon on where he's playing. It's probably the Steelers.
Moogie just came out and said that they haven't had any talks about trading Brees. Now he's on the team.
Thank God.
I do find that bullshit, but nonetheless, it doesn't sound like they're going to trade him.
Nah, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it.
Honestly, the only person I really would have wanted to I would replace Brees with is Trayvon Henderson, and I don't think we're gonna have a chance to really take him.
Yeah.
I think if we're gonna replace dudes, like I don't know, I would want somebody like Speedy, because you already have Brillin, who's more like a big body dude. I think the best way to
You said you would want somebody speedy.
Yeah, I would want somebody like fast.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have like that lightning and thunder duo, which Brees kind of is already, but he's not like speedy. Like Brees has good acceleration.
Steelers definitely sold. Steelers fans are sick.
Yeah, they are sick.
Y'all went Mason Rudolph to the moon, bro. That's
Mason Rudolph to the moon is crazy.
Mason Rudolph to the moon, bro. Myles Garrett smiling like a mug right now.
Yeah,
He ready to get that get back. Who's y'all? They don't have Najee Harris anymore either. Nope.
Nah.
They ain't got
Najee Harris went to the Chargers.
Damn.
So now they got two. It's funny because DK Metcalf left the Seahawks because he wanted to go to a contender, and now he's on the Steelers, who doesn't have a quarterback. I really do hope they have a plan though.
They still don't.
Whether it's Rodgers, whether it's whoever.
Warner Rudolph to the Jalen Warner Rudolph to the moon, bro. That's y'all offense. DK, he might throw his helmet at somebody. I can just see it right now. And if y'all get Aaron Rodgers, it's gonna be funny because you're gonna see what we kind of went through. Because there's no way he's going to have an amazing Green Bay type of season. Yeah. This is my cousin Mateo. What's up, bro? Abdul Carter was a great pick for the Giants, man. That was a great pick. And the Jets, man, we're building that line, man. You know, I'm not mad at it, but I am interested to see how the rest of the draft goes for us because now it's like, you know, what can we do around that pick to like really elevate us? Like these are the picks that matter now, in my opinion.
If I had to guess, I feel like Glenn's gonna get a safety.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a safety because there's a lot of good ones that are dropping right now. Nick Emmanuel,
Mm-hmm.
He's a dog.
Yeah, and he could definitely play that like strong safety role.
Oh,
damn! Don't they have Najee Harris?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Is West Coast still with him? How many running backs do they have?
JK's not there too. JK's not there either. Yeah, he's a free agent. But Omarion Hampton. Dang. Hold on. All right, Willie.
Damn. I know he J.K. Dobbins went to the Browns. Did he? No. That's fake.
I feel like the Giants might even trade back into the first to take Sanders, to be honest.
Huh. I actually did not know that. J.K.
Dobbins. I don't know. I mean, Omarion is good. Hampton is good.
Him and Najee?
Yeah, because Najee he's not a 3-down back.
Yeah.
You know,
Him and
he's
Najee,
like
that's a solid duo.
he's like a change of pace back.
Yeah. And the
You
Chargers
know,
already proved that like they really and I think we're literally kind of feeling that Chargers blueprint right now.
yeah.
Like build a really good offensive line and then, they just got they just picked up some guys off the street kind of, but because they had like J.K. Dobbins, I think they had what, Gus Edwards.
Yeah.
So they were really just like, yo, look, we're just gonna have we're gonna have such a good offensive line that it don't even matter who the running back is. But now we kind of we're kind of building the same thing, and then Garrett would be our
Well, it's a lot of skill players dropping right now. Like this is the part of the draft that I'm really excited about. So, but I'm gonna be mad if when Buffalo drafts somebody like Matthew Golden though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Now
Like
honestly I would be really shocked if the Packers don't take a wide receiver right here.
I mean, they have plenty wide receivers, but they don't have.
I know, but they keep talking about
him.
that's what they've been talking about all offseason. They don't have they don't have a wide receiver one.
Chargers gonna run trips in the backfield.
Yeah.
Chargers gonna run trips in the backfield.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
They
have the old line for it though.
They do. They have a great old line.
You build an elite offensive line, and then at that point you get some elite runners. That's exactly what the Lions did.
They got McConkey. They got Mike Will.
The best thing you can do is to build an elite
yeah.
offensive line and then get the running back.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson is ass though.
Quentin Johnson?
Quentin.
Oh, Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnston. He sucks.
Yeah, they got Ladd though. That's all you really need. Well, since the Steelers aren't really competing, you think they trade Pickens?
That was a rumor going around that Pickens might get traded, but I would have assumed that they would have traded Pickens to try to trade up to get Sanders, but like, bro, you never know with this, bro, because like this is insane. Like a lot of people that we had in mock drafts aren't even getting picked. Like what is going on?
Pickens for Brees. If you give us Pickens and your second rounder, I'll give you Brees.
He's out of his mind.
Yeah, give me Pickens and your second rounder.
Give me Pickens and Palomalu for Brees. Pickens and Palomalu.
Nah, that's not enough for me. I need a new era.
The Grizzlies.
Oh, I didn't even watch the Knicks game today. I just hope they.
Yeah, Knicks won by 2
points. Woo.
Close. Detroit's been hooping, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that game. I'm gonna be there on Sunday. I'm gonna be in the D. Pause. I don't know who came up with that saying, bro. I can tell you nobody from New York came with that saying, though. Yeah, we go to the D. Yeah, no, we ain't never seen that shit, bro. To the D. That's crazy. That's wild. You say something like that. Not Brit.
Yeah.
They'll call it Brit.
Pickens and Leo. Because I feel like Nick has a fan. Yeah. Yeah. Why trade?
I think the Packers get Matthew Golden here, though. Do I want them to?
I'm telling you. Oh, no, I want them to because I don't want Golden to be anywhere near the Bills, the Chiefs, the Texans. Like, come on. Like,
I don't really think it would matter for the Chiefs for me.
Let's put some athletes in the NFC.
Chiefs already have Rashee Rice and they have Xavier Worthy. Like, throwing Matthew Golden, I don't think it changes anything. Like, they're going to win games.
Worthy and Golden were teammates. That's that's a tough chemistry duo right there. I
but
don't
it
know.
don't really matter. Like when you have Patrick Mahomes, like they're gonna be good regardless. Like that's kind of my point. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't change the fact that like they're gonna probably make it to the AFC Championship again. Like that's almost like a guarantee at this point.
I don't know. I
Maybe
don't know.
not,
Yeah.
but I don't think Golden really changes whether they do or not.
I don't know why you change your score, Kyle. Like are you assuming that Aaron Rodgers is it like so I'm assuming that when you
He
made the
hasn't come to
prediction
reality yet.
before, yeah, well, like when he made the prediction before, he thought that it was Sanders was gonna be his quarterback when he made that prediction before. But Aaron Rodgers, all right, we're just gonna see because that game is in MetLife. I know Britt gonna be there, so yeah.
All right.
Packers pick is in.
Now I kind of just want Luther Burden.
Luther Burden is still out here too. Like all these wide receivers.
Luther Burden is definitely. Like, I'd be really shocked if Luther Burden was taken in the first.
Rodgers is washed. He's not as washed as people
Not
make
as
him out
washed.
to be,
He's
but
done.
he's
He's done.
he's less than the Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. I'll say that
He's done.
because even a down year for him last year was better than half the league. So
He's cooked. Honestly, like I think, he might have one more year in him, but like I guess that's why I wasn't really that mad at him leaving because I'm like, at best he had about a year in him. It is what it is.
I still can't believe he went on Pat McAfee just to
crap on the Jets.
Just to crap on us. Not even give us a decision on where you're going, but just to be like, yeah, let me tell y'all about that meeting.
You have a decision? Nah, I don't have that, but
yeah,
I do got some shit to get off my chest.
Will Johnson is still out here, bro. That's crazy.
I'm just trying to see what the Packers do, bro. I'm almost sure it's Matthew Golden. At that
Golden?
point, I can pretty much.
You think
you
it's
know
Golden?
what actually would piss me off? Yeah. But you know what would piss me off?
Mm-hmm.
If the freaking Vikings to Golden. Just because it's like, how many wide receivers do they freaking need, bro?
That then they might trade Addison to the Bills or something.
Why? But like it's just like why do that? Like why?
Yeah.
Like why? Like I don't know. Just be my question. Like why? What does that accomplish for you?
Yeah.
That literally accomplishes nothing. You're gonna take Golden to hope that he's basically Jordan Addison to then trade Jordan Addison.
Yeah, that would be insane, actually.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Man, come on, man. Who is this dude giving this big old speech? Like, just make the pick. I know this is Green Bay and everything, but come on, man.
Yeah, there's mad people there.
It's a lot of people. I would hate to be in that crowd.
Yeah, it's not the same anymore.
Like, what's the point?
I don't know.
Like, you're not even close to the stage.
You can't even. I know you can't see anything back there.
You can't. You gotta look at the TVs on the side, man.
Bro, imagine that you do all that to be there, and then all you could do is just like. Watch
all you can do is just look to the side of the TVs. So.
Yeah.
Like no.
Wow. After all that, you're better off just going to a bar. Or just staying home. That's why I just stay home.
He trying to get too much crowd participation. Just go ahead and make this pick, man. Come on.
I can't even hear him. I don't have any video. I don't have any noise. I don't know who they're taking right now.
Damn, Ja.
He got in?
No, Ja got hurt.
Ooh. Bro, why is he talking so much?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Nah.
I ain't gonna say nothing. He gave it away. He the one gave it away.
Who?
The speaker, the dude giving the speech.
Yeah. I knew they were getting a wide receiver. Honestly, I'm happy that they got Golden.
Did you hear what he said?
What'd he say?
He was like, for the first time in Packer history, Green Bay takes a wide receiver first round. Like, okay, thanks for ruining the
Yeah,
pick.
he kind of already knew where it was going. Now, honestly, I think this is fire. I think they get Golden. They still got Yeah, no, they got a nice little one. Honestly, I don't really like Christian Watson, so.
I mean, they'll probably trade one of those guys as far as Dontavian Wicks, Romeo Dubs, Christian Watson, Golden. Yeah, one of them is getting traded for sure.
Well, Christian Watson is definitely the first one I would do.
No,
That's assuming anyone would even take him.
I would keep Christian because he's a big body outside wide receiver.
No, he's the first one that can go. I'm being so serious. He's never healthy. I generally don't even think he's that good. But yeah, like you have to keep Jaden Reed. That's number one. Dontavian Wicks. Man. Him and Dubes, I mean, they both kind of play like that complementary role.
Yeah.
Like, I think you could live without one of them, but you could definitely live without Watson. He's barely even there to begin with.
Who y'all talking about? Zesty in the chat. Who y'all talking about?
Who's Zesty?
No, they're talking about somebody.
Who?
I don't know. Somebody. He's a weirdo for. I don't know.
Who's a weirdo?
No, none of us.
Oh, Ja.
They're talking about Ja. Oh. Ja just a YN, man.
Oh, yeah,
He just a YN.
be on that.
He just a YN, man.
I'm not gonna hold you. This was definitely a draft I don't think I would have ever predicted.
No, it's no way. It's no way.
I don't think I would have predicted it.
Bro, Nick Emanwari is falling. He's a dog.
This is where I would have expected. I didn't ever expect him to go top 25 to begin with.
He's a dog though.
He's a safety though.
Yeah.
I will say he's a 6'3" safety though. So, like I said, like I genuinely, I'm not gonna lie. If he's there, pick 42. Golden's over there. I was gonna say he's giving a speech. I don't think he can do that. But okay. I don't think. Wait, hold on. I didn't think they could talk on the mic, but okay.
I mean, shoot, he just got drafted to the like to the home.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? To the hometown draft. Like that's tough. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, if Nick's there on day 2, I think Glenn's gonna do whatever he can to get him. Because I know how Glenn feels about safeties. And get a nice little 6'3" dude to pair with Although I generally don't think. I think that's what Glenn would want, but I do think we need a defensive tackle more. Just because our run game was atrocious last year. Honestly, you can even argue that we might need like a run defending edge more. I don't know what we need more, but we definitely we need to fix that run game. That's number one.
The run, yeah. Like the run defense, right?
Yeah. So.
All right. Vikings pick is in. I guess we can just stay on for the rest of the first round. See what's up. Somebody's gonna trade back into the first round now, I believe.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
The Giants.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what happens before our pick tomorrow. That's what I'm really intrigued about. Like who else will be there?
Oh, you're talking about A-Rod. Yeah. Yeah, A-Rod is a little he's just one of the he's just a hippie, man.
Yeah, that's like, it's hard to explain. That's that like old school
hippie vibe, man. He's a hippie. That's what he is. Hold on, are you ahead? Do you see the Vikings pick?
Nah, I just found out some information on Twitter.
Well, the Vikings did lose Gilmore. So
that's the only thing I hate about Twitter is that sometimes they be saying stuff where it's like, look, bro, you way ahead, bro.
Yeah, like relax, like you know what I'm saying.
Like
Like
y'all
that,
don't gotta
I ain't
break
even,
stuff on Twitter.
I
Like,
ain't,
yo,
I ain't even,
we are
I ain't even
watching
on
it
Twitter.
live, bro.
I ain't even on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter right now. Willie, shut up, man. He talking about something. He told me that the Giants was gonna do something.
Do what?
Was gonna do something in the draft at the end.
Donovan Jackson. I will say, you know what? The one thing I will say about taking a tackle in the first
Mm-hmm.
is that yeah, that's what I saw. Are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm looking at the trade right now. Trade
Yeah.
pick.
Yep.
This gotta be
It's gotta be
for
Shador. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Well, that's actually that's a solid pull. Honestly, I don't think it's Shador. I think it's Jackson Dart.
If they do for Jackson Dart, that'll be insane, bro.
I'm almost sure it's Jackson Dart.
But nah, it can't be Jackson Dart, bro.
It can be. It definitely can be.
It's got to be Shador, bro. There's no way they do all this.
Nah, I think it's Dart. And I think that's when Shador really starts to feel it.
Yeah, no, he definitely would. He definitely would.
Who's using your sauce, Willie?
She's talking about me.
Oh.
We're in like a chat, and he was telling me, John's gonna trade back in the first round at some point. Watch. I believe it. Hey, you won't know when I was saying that, brother. You probably got that from Mel Kiper or something, man. Out of here. Talking about take your side, man. It might take your side, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, Jackson Dart taking pics and stuff. Why he taking
I'm
pics
telling
and
you,
stuff?
man.
Why he
Bro.
taking pics?
Bro, they are ill. I promise you. If Jackson Dart, I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, he
Jackson Dart,
dapping people up. He
yeah, he
dapping
hugging
people
people.
up.
Bro, I'm
Oh
telling you.
man.
Sanders is going to yo, Matthew Golden still going? This dude.
Oh
Yo,
yeah.
bro, live your moment. I respect it.
He's taking over.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, he could still go up. I respect it. You know, this is your city now, bro. But yeah, nah, it's definitely Dart. Especially what's it called? Um Showing Sun posted that thing. Did you see that?
Who?
Showing the Giants GM. Remember his son that called Jaden Daniels last year?
Oh yeah.
He posted something about Dart the other day. So everyone was saying that they're gonna take Dart.
Oh man, because they don't went back to the viral video and was like, all right, we're gonna listen to you this time, bro.
Yeah.
Ah, that's crazy.
So I think it really might be Dart. Damn, that would be wild. Yo, imagine that. Like, imagine messing up so badly that you went from guaranteed top 3 to a team trading back into the end of the first and still not wanting you.
That's actually crazy. He got to go to Cleveland now, man. Cleveland got to
And
make a move
Cleveland was the
for him.
one place he really didn't want to go to.
Yeah, he don't want to go there.
Remember, he had all those rules on places he could go to.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just trying to make a point right now. Like, look, you can't just come in here making demands. That's still crazy, though, bro. I need them to come out with these picks a lot faster, though. The only thing I don't like is when the pick be in, maybe taking mad long to show the pick.
Yeah, like
Tell us what the pick is, bro.
if you put on the graphic the pick is in, then we should be seeing somebody walking to the mic.
I think
Come
the
on,
only
man.
time you could argue is if, like, oh, they got to make the jersey
Yeah, like, and that takes no less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
All it is a hot press, 20 seconds if that.
The longest part is just finding the letters.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get all the letters. So I guess if you have a longer name, it might take a little longer. But damn. Mm-mm-mm. You know what? I kind of want to make a move now. I want to,
Because there's so many people dropping, right?
bro. Trade a third for JMO.
What? Yeah.
Let's get
Oh
let's
yeah.
live lively, man.
Yeah, I know. You know, I feel that though. That would be insane though.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be all the way back in. Like third for JMO, I'd be like, all right, we back. We're so back.
Nah, for real.
Or like somehow get a Olave. I'd be like, oh, we're so back. Honestly, I still think Olave is a possibility mid-year next year.
You like a mid-season trade type thing? I hope so. That would be
I think if Fields showed enough promise
the pressures.
and
Yeah, yeah,
they
really.
were on track to make the playoffs, I think they'd make. I think that would have to happen, and then the Saints would have to have a bad year. Yeah, it's definitely dark. You could see it in his eyes.
Picking and
He
go
looked
to
too
yeah,
happy.
Kyle, I hate that. Like make the pick is in and they go to 2-minute commercial.
He looked way too happy.
Yeah, Dart. Yeah. Yeah, no. They got one big press machine back there, brother. Just put the jersey on, type it in, ding, done.
Yeah,
Like,
they
and
got
it
a
really
little
does.
team.
Yeah, it really it never takes that long.
Is he still? Who is that? Oh, I think that was still going. I was gonna say, damn, he's still up there. Bro is milking it.
Yeah, like come on, like this
I don't think
this
that was him. But I'm like, if he was still up there, that'd be crazy.
Dart pointing at Sanders and lap.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Bro, Sanders, I'm telling y'all, bro. Shador,
I just want them to put the camera on him after, regardless.
this is gonna be a crazy get back.
I just want them to put the camera on him. I just want them to put the camera on him, bro.
Yeah.
I just want them to put the camera on him. Like, just
Oh
show me his
my
face.
God. I just seen it. Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro. Somebody please put the camera on Shador. Matter of fact, fuck Shador. Put it on Dion. I want to see Dion's face right now. They are honestly, you know what's crazy? Like, I can't tell if this is the whole, because NFL will do that. They will do something like this just to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really even know if this is proving a point or if they just generally don't like him. Oh my gosh.
Yep, villain origin story. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Kobe. Villain origin story, bro. Oh, trade pick to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying. Like, oh my gosh.
I think it must be a weapon or somebody that they really like, because it can't be for who we might, you know.
What weapon could they even need at this point? They got Pitts,
London, Mooney.
Unless they want to get Mason Taylor and then trade Pitts.
Oh no, they could get Will Johnson.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. Like the defense would be tough because they actually their corners were getting burnt at the end of the season.
Yeah, all they had was AJ Terrell.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think so, Brett. I think Atlanta here is gonna take
bro,
like
that would be insane. Someone was just telling me that. Atlanta might take a quarterback. I'm like, yo, if Atlanta took Shador, I think like that would probably be the most insane thing I've ever seen.
That would be crazy. I think it's Will Johnson though, the corner from Michigan.
Yeah, take Penix and then what's it called, back-to-back years. And you still have Kirk on roster?
Still got Kirk over there.
Steelers could get Kirk too. Yeah, it has to be Will Johnson that they want. I don't see you trading up because what pick was the Falcons in the second round? Yeah, I don't even know what pick they. Oh, they were pick 46. That's a big ass jump. What they
Yeah,
give up?
it can't be a quarterback card. Yeah,
They had
it
to at
can't be.
least give up another second, like the following year. I assume.
Yeah. All right, man. Come on, man. If the Falcons pick is in now, come on. We don't need to be talking about Jackson Dart for
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Dabble. I love how that's the thing. Dabble sees traits in Dart that he saw in Josh Allen. What traits are those? Like sometimes I really do wish like coaches could come up in here and just explain what their thought process is. I'm not saying Dart could be good, but I am curious. I am happy the Giants finally got their quarterback though.
They better hope so.
Damn. So what is J-Mo gonna do in that quarterback group? Just be there? That's a funny quarterback room to learn from. J-Mo and then Russ. I couldn't take anybody serious, bro.
Yeah, it's an interesting quarterback room there. And Tommy DeVito.
He's gone. Tommy just learned that he lost his job. He could be a practice squad dude, but he just lost his job. Yeah.
All right, here's the pick. Is your Falcons pick coming up now?
Yeah, it's definitely Will Johnson. It's got to be. Huh? I just heard it on yours.
Oh, you heard him. Oh,
Yeah.
turn down.
No, mine came before yours.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's crazy. Now the Ravens drafting Will Johnson would be insane.
Yeah, James Pierce. That's a good one.
The Ravens just lost Brandon Stevens.
Maybe we just don't like Will Johnson. Now I'm intrigued at getting Nick. I honestly did not expect him. Like I didn't really expect him to go.
You talking about Emmanuel?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't expect him to go top 25, but now it's like I wonder where he does go. Like if he does get to the second round.
If he goes to the Commanders, that would actually be insane. Commanders fans, I know there's some Commanders fans in here. If
Wouldn't even be fair, bro.
If Nick Emmanuel gets drafted by y'all, he is insane, bro. Out of South Carolina, and he's dropping right now, which is kind of crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a couple guys. Oh man, like if we would have gotten like I'm just looking at like what my board would be if we either way. We could have gotten an offensive tackle in the second, in my opinion. We could have gotten a Connolly or Josh Simmons. Been good, but that's a whole different point. I do think we could still get a I don't know. I think Mike Green's gonna be gone by the time we get there. But Nick might be there, maybe. Darius Alexander could still be there.
Yeah, Kyle, he did. Ohio State wise. Amico went to the Bucks. He went to the Bucks. Kobe and Carl, y'all wanted this not even how you spell his name, Kyle. Kobe and Carl, y'all wanted James Pierce?
I mean, if we're being fun, I think the Ravens should get Jaden Higgins. It'd be fun. I don't know if they would.
That would be a fun pick.
Yeah, I don't really know if it's realistic, but it definitely would be fun.
Or Luther.
I don't think they take Luther. The reason I say Jaden Higgins because he's 6'4", him and Zay Flowers, they can kind of complement each other a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Lamar and Derek in the backfield. I don't know if you can guard all four of those guys.
Yeah.
I generally don't.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Y'all wanted James Pierce. I'm
Who
telling
is James
you,
Pierce?
the Commanders fans in here, they wanted James Pierce. I'm telling y'all, because I'm not sure if y'all re-signed Jeremy Chin, but Nick Manwari out of South Carolina is a dog.
Yeah, now you make me feel like he's not gonna be there. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Honestly, I do think he's gonna be there day 2. I don't think he's gonna be there 42.
Yeah. I mean, if we gotta trade up a few spots, that's fine.
But like,
I hope we're
That's the
active.
question.
I hope we're active. Like maybe like 4 spots.
Yeah, I mean, if it's only 4 spots, yeah, because then you can do a little swap, like trade up and then trade back later. Like we'll give you, swap the seconds and then swap like, I don't know, like swap a couple late picks to even it out. Damn, Ninja over there stressed.
He's stressed out, man.
It's all good.
This is not my fault. This is not my fault. Chin sound the Raiders, then yeah, man, y'all.
I mean, y'all still got Rodgers.
Y'all still, yeah, bro. Y'all still got Rodgers, bro. Y'all still got Aaron Rodgers in the, in the fold. He just
He just takes a minute to take a decision.
yeah, he'll be there eventually, bro. Don't even worry about it. He'll be there
He probably just waiting for voluntary workouts to end so that he can finish his trips first.
Yeah. He gotta hit Egypt, Costa Rica, Greece, and then he'll be over there in Pittsburgh whenever he feel like it, bro. Don't worry about it.
Commercial, bro. We got Speed, Travis Hunter, and Tom Brady all in the same commercial. What is going on? Not our negativity was summoned. That's terrible, bro. We didn't even do nothing. We actually did not bring any negativity. We said nothing about Shedeur going to. All we said was that Rodgers was going to be a Steelers quarterback, which at this point sure looks like it. And honestly, the Steelers could still get Shedeur at this point. I don't think anyone wants it.
Which is crazy because who's going to draft him in these last few picks of the draft, man?
I don't think anyone is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's going to get to the second round, and then from there, it's just, like, to who?
Man, it's a lot of stuff that rhymes with Constitution. Talking about.
Maybe
I know what you're talking about, but she ain't gonna know what you're talking about.
I think the Browns might trade up, but why though?
Called up.
Yeah, like I think the Browns might call everyone just to see like is anyone else calling to try to get Shedeur? If not, I would just sit there.
Yeah.
Kind of hope Mike Green falls, man. Mike Green in a second would be fun.
Mike Green is tough.
Yeah. It's a bunch of interesting guys I didn't expect to be there. You got Mike Green. You got Nick. You got Darius Alexander. Malachi Starks.
Yeah, Malachi.
And you kind of have some guys you expected to be there. Oh. Never mind.
He's a dog. That's a dog. That's a dog too, but I still like Manwari better.
Nah, Manwari, he's not making it to 42.
He's not making it. Well, this was it. Was this the first safety taken?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see a run on him now.
I don't know about a run, but I know for sure Nick is not too far behind.
Absolutely.
But unless a trade up, he's not going to Detroit. He already got 2 good safeties.
Yeah, Brett. Tell him about that Green. That green look good now. I seen you. I seen you in that Fields jersey. I see you in that Justin Fields jersey. I seen you. Got that Fields jersey.
What
Got
is
the black Fields
Buffalo?
jersey too. I see you, Britt.
I'm honestly kind of surprised the Ravens took a safety.
Well, I mean, he's a safety, but he plays DB like he's tough.
Yeah,
Like he'll press man and receiver.
but they still have don't they still have Marcus Williams?
Yeah,
I say they got Marcus Williams and they got Kyle Hamilton.
yeah,
They got a pretty decent safety room already.
yeah. They do.
I mean, they could always throw him in at like nickel, but damn, he's pumped.
Yeah.
So why you hit the logo like that?
broke his hand, bro.
I say, bro, all right, bro, a little too pumped. Was he crying? I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably cry. I'm not gonna hold you. I'd probably cry. Like, bro, you might be a millionaire. Man. Let's see. You got these kids making millions of dollars, like making like what some people it take them a lifetime to make in 1 year.
But the college kids making that now. Shoot.
Yeah. Like, imagine that. Like you making a couple $1 million in college.
They're making that in college.
Bro. Like you gotta think like even making like $100K a year, like just you say you got $2 million, right? A contract. Someone making $100K a year, which is a good salary. It would take them 20 years just to get to that same amount. That's crazy.
All right, we got about 4 more picks. Will Johnson still is on the board. Who are the? Because I'm just worried about the Bills now. Because I feel like it's just good people dropping to the Bills at this point. Who are the Bills DBs right now? Is Douglas, Russell Douglas, and who else? Who's the other one?
So, they just got what's called back. What's the corner you just got? They just got him back.
I forgot who. I know you're talking about. I forgot his name too.
Of course, it's not coming up.
Hey yo, talking about what's it like? What's it for you playing with a guy like Kyle Hamilton? That's my dream. Like, huh?
Yeah, no, it's definitely the most surprising day one in years. I don't remember the last time, typically you can kind of guess, like the first couple, like I will say, you couldn't guess. Like you could have gotten kind of close, but I don't think any of this was guessable.
Yeah.
Shedeur going from a top 3 pick to almost 9.
Nah, but he's not gonna get unless somebody trades back into the first round. He's not getting drafted.
Yeah. Honestly, this isn't even the crazy part. The crazy part is if we're sitting here, round 3, and we're in the same spot, like, oh shit, like no one really they're really making a statement right now.
Yeah.
I will say the NFL is very petty. The NFL is very, very petty. If no one has realized yet, they will rather be bad than be right or wrong, I guess in that case.
Mm-hmm.
They have Caroline, Teron Johnson, Christian Benford, Sewell, and then they just got oh my gosh, what's his name? Tre'Davious White.
Oh, they got him back?
Yeah.
because I know that he left, but
Yeah,
them signing him back is crazy.
yeah. They just signed him back.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
All right, Washington, y'all on the clock, man.
that's a good pick for the Lions.
Oh wow. See, a lot of these people that we had in our mock drafts in the second round aren't even making it there, and some that were like automatic first round picks are all like dropping to the second round, which is crazy.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that was gonna happen. It's like, because also it's like when you do based off of these like simulators,
Yeah,
it's hard. Like they don't know who's going where.
man, I ain't never taking another mock draft simulator again, bro. I'm just gonna pick based off of like.
Yeah, I was gonna say the second round, third round, like that stuff is when it's really like it's a shot in the water because you don't know who's gonna make it there.
Absolutely not. I look so in one of my mocks, I had us drafting Nick and Manwari at 42, and people were calling me crazy.
Nah, I still think that is kind of crazy. I mean, he maybe, but I don't. I'll be honest. The one I'm really watching for is the Chiefs,
Yeah.
or actually the Eagles. The Eagles would be. I would hate that. Oh my gosh, the Eagles would do that too.
Well, no, their DB room is trying to.
They don't have a safety though. Who's their safety?
Yeah. They oh man, Shador look like he about to cry.
Yeah. Well, I think that's right where the NFL wanted him. Yeah, I know they Blankenship. Who's Brown? Oh, Sidney Brown. Yes. The thing is, the Eagles. That's the scary part about the Eagles. They don't technically need anything. But yeah, I think a safety would work.
For the Eagles?
The Eagles, yeah, because what else do they really need?
I mean, do they really need a safety? They got Blankenship, and then Cooper DeJean was playing some safety too.
Yeah, but Cooper DeJean plays more like nickel corner.
Yeah.
Like they don't really have like a strong safety, which Nick would play. So it would be a great fit for Nick. It's just like one of those like how many freaking good players do they need?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit. I'm not gonna hold you. That would be a great pick for them. But I don't know if the Chiefs will let them. Let's see how these next couple picks go. As soon as this drops over, I'm going to bed, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Why are these last picks going all the way to the last minute now? Come on now.
I really didn't know what I was gonna do.
Y'all been looking at the same picks for the last 10 picks. Come on. Y'all had all the time in the draft. And we'll look at Washington taking all this time.
I could understand it if like you really didn't know, or you're looking for like a trade or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe the whole you really didn't know. Like you saw how the draft board was going.
You saw how it was going. You had at least a few options. All right, yeah, pick is in for the Commanders. We on commercial though, so
yeah.
I wonder who this is gonna be.
I wonder who they're gonna get to. I think they go defense, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. They don't. It's not much. They can go defense. They can go Luther. Just to try to.
I don't think they go Luther.
Just try to overkill on offense. Just try to overkill on offense. They could go running back.
They can go Josh Simmons or Josh Connerly.
Josh Connerly, a tackle.
Yeah.
Well, they just got Tunsil too, so.
Oh yeah, they did get Tunsil. Damn, bro. They just like again. Yeah, it's also like when you build up a team, you don't really have too many.
Hold on, they could get Will. Will Johnson. Well, not really, because Sanders still is their other outside corner, right? Sanders still is your other outside corner, Commanders fans. So Will Johnson with him. Mike Sanders still.
Oh, is he good?
Yeah. He was good last year. He showed up.
I'll still get him.
Slot. He the slot. So if he the slot, Will Johnson could be a pick here.
He
I
could get
definitely
Mike Green.
Mike Green. Yeah, that would. Well, yeah,
So,
because they lost Fowler. So all right, here we go.
yeah, I'm like, they don't really have a.
Oh, they added Javon Kinlaw too.
Yeah, that was a weird one. But with defensive head coach, you would think they'd want to some more defensive firepower.
Yeah.
Because like right now it's just Louvu. Frankie Louvu. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's
Lou,
crazy how
former
he
Jet,
really made
former
a
Jet.
career.
I try to tell them. I was like when they first got Louvu, they were like, I don't know who the Louvu is. I'm like, bro, Louvu a beast. And now everybody's screaming Louvu every time he do something. What's this? Who's this from Virginia Beach they were showing?
That was
Who is
Mike
that?
Green.
Oh, Mike Green from Virginia. Oh, that's why y'all want Mike Green. He from the hometown. Okay, all right. That would be tough.
That would be tough.
Yeah, that's the hometown right there.
I think he'd be good for the scheme too. He had 17 sacks this year. Oh, never mind. Oh, they did it with Josh Connerly. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a little.
No, yeah. But that's dang. Okay, but before y'all trip, because I know y'all wanted something else. He's a good offensive tackle too. He's a good OT.
Yeah, no, you solidify the offensive line. I think the only thing that
Damn.
kind of confuses me is that they got Coleman.
Yeah.
And then they got Tunzel. I guess. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of confusing.
Before y'all trip.
It's a little confusing.
It is.
It's a good prospect. It's just like
It's a
I
great
guess
prospect.
if you're banking on Tunzel basically being injured for most of the year, which I mean, that's been his biggest issue.
Yeah, no, Connerly's tough. A lot of Jets fans like Connerly in the mock drafts, and
Oh,
I mean,
you know what? They could move him inside.
they could move him inside.
And like put him in at left left guard until I don't really know how they feel about Allegretti.
Mm-hmm.
But put him in at left guard until Tunzel is done, and then eventually move him to left tackle. They could do that. That's how Tunzel started off his career. 29th overall pick. Good for him.
Yeah, that's a.
Well, maybe it was good that we. Maybe it was good that we got Membu because
it was yeah. We didn't get.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'd be sitting here like, oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Look at all these tackles going down. Hold on.
It'd be like it really would be like because like right now, like the next man, like on the big board offensive tackle. There's Josh Simmons. I mean, there's Ariante. But
I mean,
Josh Simmons could be taken in the next. Honestly, Josh Simmons and Ariante could be taken before they just take a pick.
Bruh.
And then you guys think like you take Ozzy Trapillo, the first or the second rounder.
Bro, a lot of people are dropping right now, which is crazy. I hope that the Bills and I hope these last few picks are picks that we didn't that aren't like just best player available type thing. But
yeah, I kind of hope the Bills take somebody that's just not good.
Yeah, like somebody that's just off the radar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know how much less money that Shadur gets at this point in the draft? Kyle,
I don't know, but he lost
asked in the chat. Yeah, Kyle asked in the chat.
But I know for him, he's like, I don't really need the money, but I know.
Yeah, Eagles about to snatch somebody
it's
up.
It's not a good feeling to sit there and watch a whole first round of a draft and not be taken.
I'm saying like,
especially he's there, right? He's at.
Shador's at the crib.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. It'd been a little worse if he was there. Like I will say, I hate when they do that. Like, why invite a dude and then not take him first round? Like, all right, then don't invite him.
Yeah, Shador's at the crib, but you got Gilly with him over there at the crib. It's basically a party over there,
Yeah.
and
Do you do the party again tomorrow?
it don't hit the same when you try to do it all over again.
Yeah, especially you got man, you got the cameras on you all night, and you got to keep like your composure basically.
His back been to the camera the whole time. He's been trying to.
Yeah, cause I know he's
Yeah,
like sitting there like borderline crying.
yeah. Either that or Dion pulled him into another room, give him a pep talk like, "Hey, get it go off of the spot." Yeah, bro.
Hey man, honestly, at the end of the day, like none of this really matters. It all depends. It all comes down to, you know, who's actually good. If Shador goes somewhere and kills it, everyone will look back like, wow, NFL was really stupid.
Yeah,
But the problem is if he goes out there and stinks it up, then it's like, oh, we told you. That's crazy. So everyone basically has a quarterback except for the Steelers and the Browns. Now, this is where things get disrespectful. If the Browns take Tyler Show, that's where things get very disrespectful. I'm not gonna hold you. I'd have to call a team myself, like, bro, you're not dead. You're not serious.
yeah. No, that would be very disrespectful. Yeah, it don't hit the same, but the yeah
Yeah,
the
Gilly gonna
the
go.
the day two party don't hit the same. It's not even a party at this point, especially when you're expected to go top 5.
It'd be even worse if you waited on day 2. Like at least get like first pick in day 2.
Yeah, at least get first pick day 2. I remember when we were drafting Gino, he was at the draft. Then he came back to the draft day 2. First day he had a suit on. Second day he had a sweater vest on. I'm like, yeah, I know it ain't hit the same for him. All right, Tommy, come on.
The question is, what's the pick?
Yeah, they're making this. This is the. I mean, Make a Wish. I mean, they're how they do with these. You just gotta wait it out here.
I feel like they're gonna take a dude like Maxwell Hairston.
I hope so.
That's
That
something the Bills
that'll
would
be
do.
low risk.
Wow.
Hold on. Okay. All right. All right.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. I called it right before it too.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. That's cool. He can't go.
I don't know
He
what it
can't.
was. I was just like,
He can't guard Garrett Wilson,
cornerback
so that
coming
don't
out of
matter.
Kentucky. That sounds like something the Bills would do.
Yeah. He's fast. He's fast for sure.
I mean, it don't matter.
It really don't matter in the league.
I mean, it won't matter for us because, like, especially the offense we're building right now is just run.
Yeah. I hope he can tackle.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah. He can run. He can run as fast as he wants
Uh-oh.
to. Hold on. Let me see. Trade alert. Trade
Huh?
alert with who? Trade alert. Can't see trade pick to the Eagles.
What?
They just swap picks.
Yeah, it looks like it. But like my thing is, I see that I don't really understand. Maybe you really thought the Chiefs were gonna take somebody.
Nah, but that's weird though because it's like, hey, we about to draft this person. Do y'all like what y'all gonna do? Either the Chiefs were bluffing,
That's the thing.
or
It's like you really. It's like you like I'm sure the conversation had to go like, you call the Chiefs. Who you guys taking? It's like, well, we're gonna take Nick. And it's like,
Mhm.
all right, what do we have to give you to not take Nick?
yeah, right. There's got to be something like that.
And it's like, are you guys? Do you love him or are you willing to move off on him?
Damn, the Eagles just traded this. Okay, all right. I wonder who the Eagles finna get right now. Who did they lose? They lost. They lost their D tackle. Yeah.
They're not gonna get D tackle. I'm almost sure they're gonna get Nick.
Oh man,
I'm almost sure.
it's well, yeah, no, and there's no way. Well, they lost Darius Slay too.
Or Mike Green.
They lost Darius Slay too.
It don't matter. They got corners.
Mike Green,
But it's either Mike Green or Nick, in my opinion.
Mike Green and Nick. Oh man,
Yeah, it might be Mike Green because I know they were really hoping Huff would be a little bigger, and they lost Edge this year.
oh yeah, Sweat.
Yeah,
Yeah, they lost Sweat.
so I can see them getting Mike Green.
Yeah,
It's crazy because like they lose guys, but they'll still be what's called.
He's
Yeah,
fast. He's fast, but you know, it's you know he's not guarding no Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, they still got
Eagles
like Nolan Smith,
Eagles always
Jalen
doing
Carter.
something. They show are, bro. I don't know who they finna get right here.
Yeah, it might just be trying to look at what they got. Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Oh man, 2 more picks, man. We can get up out of here. But
oh yeah, they just got Aziz Ojulari. I forgot they got him.
Yeah. Who, the Eagles?
Yeah, they got him in the offseason. I forgot they got him.
Okay.
I don't really know if they'll change what they'll do. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's a cool suit. Man. Well.
Pick is in.
I mean, I guess the good news is that good thing we got off his tackle.
Oh yeah, I guess because a lot of them went.
Yeah, it's the one thing I've learned from this. Britt had a bedtime. Ninja, don't do that. It is a little late though. I'm sure she's probably trying to get home right now. I respect it.
Yeah.
See, I'm tired myself.
Yeah, I'm trying to thug it through this draft, but they taking the longest towards the end of the draft. What time does the draft come on tomorrow?
6 Eastern.
6 Eastern?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Not 7? Dang, all right. Yeah, I get off right at 5 tomorrow.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna literally see the pick, assuming they don't trade back, and then just dip. Long drive.
Oh yeah, you better make the drive when tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least partial drive tomorrow, and then. Ooh.
Yeah. You gonna start it?
I'm glad I just said that because I did not charge my car. I gotta charge my car. Come on, bro. It's the end of this. Enough with y'all gave. This has been.
Come on, man.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, there's more commercials than there are picks.
They trying to draw this out. They said 8 to
we
11.
Get all the money we can get.
Yeah. They said 8 to 11. They meant that. Or no, it's not even 11. It's 11:35 over there.
Yeah.
Well, in Green Bay, it might be Central Time in Green Bay, I think.
Man, I know one thing. Tomorrow, I'm not watching this shit. Like, after the second round pick, I'm not watching the rest.
Yeah, they be taking too long.
I'm gonna let the Twitter people spoil it for me again. I'm gonna take it from there.
A lot of people dropping. Mike Green. Luther ain't even going first round.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to.
Damn. I would have made a best available post, but yeah, nah, Kyle. We're not even. The second round isn't even tonight, bro. Second and third round tomorrow. Washington, yeah, nah, that was Mike Green would have been a crazy like hometown like, and he's tough. So all the Chiefs got was an extra fifth round pick this year. They must
I
have.
mean,
They
they only
must have.
went back one pick.
Yeah, they must have like. They must have like bluffed then.
I mean, like, unless the Chiefs really wanted a guy,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'd been like, look, I don't really care.
All right, man. Come on, Goodell. Hurry up and read this pick.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it's Nick, isn't it? No. Who is it? Yeah.
Okay. They're just trying to get everybody out the green room at this point, and that's gonna
Yeah, no, that's a smart
that's
pick because
gonna make up.
they didn't need a linebacker. I don't
Yeah.
really think the Chiefs were gonna take him anyway, so I think it was a waste of a trade up.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anybody left in the green room though. Well, Will Johnson is still there. Damn. Who's
Sheesh.
Well, so the Chiefs lost Justin Reed. Who are their cornerbacks outside of McDuffie? Their outside corners.
Yeah, I don't know if they have another corner
I don't think so either.
because they had what's his name, but he went to the Titans.
Oh yeah, Ward.
Yeah. Oh no, not Ward. They had
Oh Sneed.
yeah, Sneed.
Okay, so yeah, Will Johnson.
Let's assume they even won.
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja said he's got a C+ grade for him for his team. When you say us, do you mean like the Steelers or do you mean the Jets?
he means
Are you
Steelers.
switching?
Nah, he means Steelers. He ain't
You
talking
might,
about no
you might
Jets.
switch over. Just come on with Brick.
Yep.
I don't know what the what's going to take. The Chiefs. They can. I think the best thing they could take is an offensive lineman. I just don't know if they do it. If they could take a Josh Simmons. Give Mahomes some more protection.
Yeah. That would be smart. They lost Thuney.
Yeah. They
They
don't have
lost
a
Thuney to
left
the
guard.
Bears.
I don't know if Josh Simmons is who I'd put at guard, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh no, I feel good about the people that have dropped. I know we're not gonna draft Will Johnson, but
Yeah, but
nobody,
there.
huh?
There's a lot of guys still there. Like right now,
Yeah,
you still got Mike Green.
yeah.
Well, we're not taking Josh Simmons, but you got Mike Green, you got Nick, you got Darius Alexander. I
Hmm.
don't think we take Trayvon Henderson, but if there was a running back I would take, it's him.
Yeah.
Elijah Aurora, Jaden Higgins, Mason Taylor, Luther Burden, TJ Sanders. Oh, JT from Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
There's Jonah. Oh, maybe the Chiefs take Jonah. if we don't take a safety here, I don't know what we're gonna do, bro.
It's a lot of safeties that it's still you still got Kevin Winston Jr.,
Yeah,
Jalen
we can
Reed.
still take like a Kevin Winston or Xavier Watts.
Oh, Makuba from Texas too.
Yeah. Jonas Sanker. Hey, there's a decent amount of safety still.
Yeah,
Billy Bowman.
Billy Bowman.
I don't really
Yeah,
think he's gonna like fit in what we're trying to do, but he'll be there.
yeah.
He's like day 3. R.J. Mickens.
I think Makuba is a high possibility too.
Yeah, especially in like the 3rd. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know what the heck we're gonna do in the 2nd. I obviously didn't know what we were gonna do in the 1st. How are
Yeah,
we getting? I just realized he said that. How are we get a D minus?
he just hating. That's all.
Yeah, that was it. With the final pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Well, not the final pick, but the final pick of the 1st round.
Come on, man. Hurry this up. Hurry this up.
I honestly have no clue who they take.
If they take Tucker here, that's
Yeah, it kind of just solidified it. Like, yep, we probably made the right decision.
yeah, Carl, you right. Look, Connerly was a good pick. I'm not gonna hold you.
Conley was a good pick. Who did you take?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
It makes you feel better. It does.
Yeah.
It does make me feel better.
A lot of people are available still, so
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Ah, man. What I would do for either a Luther Burden. It's a lot of
Man.
guys I would be very happy with. We are
Man.
10 picks in, so that means there have to be 10 people I'd have to be happy with. I could live with a Will Johnson, Mike Green, Nick.
Yeah.
Trayvon. What is that? 1, 2, 3,
It's gonna be interesting. These next 24 hours are gonna be very interesting.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I say there's about 10 people. I think worst case scenario, there's some edges. I would like. I like I like JT from OSU. We'll see. We shall see. But we have officially. Sorry, I have to stretch because that was a lot. We officially had our 1st round. I think we did good.
Yeah, I think the Jets,
Yeah.
they did what they had to do. Clearly, we didn't expect a lot of these picks to go the way they went, but hey, it's a lot of first round talent. I feel like it's still on the board. So
Yeah, and we can still get another weapon. I mean, the only thing is, well, no, I'll say we can still get another weapon, either this round or 3rd round. So, before getting too ahead of ourselves, I just want to see what we do.
yeah,
So,
no, I agree.
it could all work out. Poor Shador, not really poor, but dang, there's a 3% chance he'd be available in the 2nd round. That's terrible.
Damn. And he over there trying to play it off a laughter, man. I know it hurts.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Wherever he goes, he's not gonna start unless it's like the Browns or something.
Yeah, as I said, if it's the Browns, he could start day 1.
Yeah.
Honestly, it might be the Browns. And it would be actually kind of ironic because they did that whole thing about how Deion was going to choose where he's going to go. And the Browns was one of the places he doesn't want his son going to.
Right.
So after all this, You do all this just to still end up in the Browns, but to get paid second round money.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a reason that he was at the crib, like, and he wasn't there. So
Yeah,
he must have knew himself.
they must
But
have taken him and it was like, "Yo, look, just FYI."
just stay at the crib, bro.
Especially, it's by the tweet he kind of gave out. I kind of felt like they probably told him like, "Look, first round's probably not happening."
Yeah.
Dang, it's kind of crazy to see Travis go second and then you don't even go first anymore.
Yeah, you don't even go first round anymore. That's crazy. Oh, well, he gotta change his fits too. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
He gotta be in a
You
sweat.
gotta get a whole new fit. That's
He got
crazy.
he gotta be in a sweatsuit tomorrow.
Dang, you gotta get a whole new fit. That's crazy. But
I'm
yeah,
telling you, he got to be in a sweatsuit and some sweats
get
tomorrow.
ready to learn Cleveland Browns, buddy.
Yeah, I think the Browns is where he gonna be at, unless the Steelers trade
They still
Pickens.
don't have a quarterback.
They don't. They got Flacco and Pickett.
Yeah, but like I know they don't feel comfortable with those two. So
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
you get Chador. Honestly, I think they're a great match. Kevin Stefanski has done more with less.
Yeah. No, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, no, I was an interesting draft. I didn't expect a lot of that stuff, but yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe. We gonna be on this draft during the next couple days. So y'all lock in with us on our socials at Take Fight Today and at NYJetsplanet. And yeah, we'll see y'all.
I mean.